My name is Doug Flateau, and I'm one of the AFL-CIO Community Service Liaisons in Minneapolis. And I'm proud to present the other Terrell D. Merriman Community Services Award to Vince Opheim of CWA Local 7250. Vince is a 12-year member of CWA Local 7250, working as a credit representative for AT&T. Between his job and going to school for nursing and his new work as a union steward, Vince finds the time to volunteer in a number of different ways. Every week since 2003, Vince volunteers at Children's Hospital in Minneapolis, doing everything from playing with the kids to appearing as Twinkle, the star-shaped mascot who represents fun and hope for patients and families. He plays this mascot at charity events, at the Minnesota State Fair, at community festivals. And just this morning, a representative from Children's Hospital joined us at a volunteer recognition breakfast and took the time and made the trip here to thank Vince for all the work he does with children at Children's Hospital, and mentioned that just a simple presence of Vince has helped so many kids in need at the hospital over the years. In the past 7 years, Vince has expanded his volunteer work with children to include trips with global volunteers to Brazil and to orphanages in Romania. In these areas in need, he worked with parents looking for support and guidance, bridged communication gaps between staff and patients, and he helped build a home for children with leukemia. In addition, Vince supports his union and his company's joint effort to participate with United Way in their workplace with fundraising and additional volunteer activities and events. And I'd like to congratulate Vince on his award and bring him up here.
Oh, this light's bright. Wow. All right, let me follow. First off, say thank you to the AFL-CIO for nominating me for this award. And my brothers and sisters of CWA Local 7250. Without you guys, even at work, I would not be the volunteer I am today. And like Doug said earlier, one of my coordinators came today. I wasn't expecting it, so I want to say thank you the most. Honestly, without you and the other volunteer coordinators I've had in the past, I would not have the opportunities that I've had. It's amazing how much volunteering can change you as a person. I've gone through things such as walking the child in a wagon and walking by all the nurses' stations and I yell out choo-choo. Also, I've watched Elmo for over 3 hours straight, and I even learned how to do raspberries. I've even suffered through Barney. And that's right, I'm not afraid to say, I do play with dolls. And actually, another thing that most recently happened is to get a child out of a room, to get them to join together with other children in the hospital, we actually had a little dance chorus line going up and down the halls. Because as you know, sometimes a child in a hospital can get a little bit lonely, and sometimes they just need to get out and interact. So I did that. And like I said, it's the most thing that I can ever get out of volunteering, the most recognition I ever get, like I said earlier today, is the smiles that I get when I leave a child's room, knowing that for those 2 moments, they're in a better place. And I suppose without the children, they have pushed me to become a much more better, not just volunteer, but as a person. And because when I first started volunteering, it was only supposed to be 15 hours for schoolwork. But 15 hours turned into 9 of the best years of my life, and I wouldn't give them back for anything in the world. Like I said, I've had opportunity to go to Brazil, Romania, And the one thing that is internationally known, we can have different languages and barriers, but the one thing that is common, no matter where you go, is a smile and joy that you can bring. But most of all, I should probably start off by saying thank you, because I know they're not here, but thank you to the children. You guys have inspired me and motivated me so much, and you guys have given me so much more than I could ever give back. And I feel like I am just getting started, and the path that I'm going on is just getting started. So once again, thank you to everybody for this award.